Hi, and welcome to the Bottom Line. I'm Pastor Paul Steele. I am the pastor at Bethlehem Church in Austin, Minnesota. Now, the Bottom Line is our weekly summary of the previous Sunday's sermon. And we're in this sermon series called the Discipleship Road, or the Road of Discipleship. And we're talking about what it means to be a disciple of Jesus. And we have this understanding that discipleship is like a long journey. The bottom line that I've been using for this series is that discipleship is about going from the place that we don't want to be to the place that God has prepared for us. And so it's this long journey that takes intentionality, that takes commitment, that is going to require the rest of our lives. But when we go on a long journey, it's sometimes easy to get discouraged and get down. When I go out to Colorado to go hiking, that trip across Iowa and Nebraska, that can get to be a very long trip. And yet when we keep the end in mind, when I think about getting into the mountains, when I think about doing the hikes that we want to go on, there's an excitement that wells up in us. And that's what we see in this psalm that we looked at on Sunday, Psalm 122. David writes this: I was glad when they said to me, let us go to the house of the Lord. And now we are here, standing inside your gates, O Jerusalem. And so here you have an image of somebody who needs to go to Jerusalem. It's a journey to get there. Oh, but there's an excitement. I'm glad, I'm excited, I rejoice because I get to go worship God in the place that He has prepared. And so when we're on this journey of discipleship, we have to understand that there are going to be times when we're going to get discouraged, when we lose our focus, when we lose our way, when we lose sight of what this is all about. And that's why worship is so important in this journey. Worship helps us to focus again on God and what He is doing, what He has called us to do. And that means if we're going to be disciples of Jesus, if we're going to be conformed into His image, if we are going to demonstrate God's character in this world, then we need to let worship be a part of our life. At times when we focus on God, on who He is and what He has done for us, when we meditate on His Word, when we think about His promises, when we concentrate on what He is doing in our lives, we make it about God. And so our bottom line from Sunday is this: our discipleship journey requires us to worship God. Our discipleship journey requires us to worship God. And our challenge is this: it's twofold. First, it is to daily sing a song of praise. So sometime during your day, find a moment when you can sing a song and worship God through praising Him. And the second is to daily offer a prayer of thanksgiving. Give God thanks for what He has done for you. Thank you for taking a few moments here to watch, and I hope that you're encouraged. Remember, discipleship is the core mission of the church. It's what we're called to do. We're all called to be followers of Jesus, and so it's something that we need to commit to. If you are encouraged in any way by our Sunday morning live streams, by our Bottom Line videos, my one ask of you is the way that you can support us is to go to our website, BethlehemChurchAustin.com, and go to the Give tab. That way you're supporting what we're doing here, our efforts into making disciples here in Austin, Minnesota. Thanks again for watching. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and God bless.